President Tinubu secures multi-billion-dollar funding from Islamic Development Bank. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. President Bola Tinubu has secured a multi-billion-dollar infrastructure funding package from the Islamic Development Bank (IDB) to fund a multi-sectoral portfolio of infrastructure projects at the federal and subnational levels in Nigeria. Politics Nigeria reports that this was disclosed in a statement by presidential spokesperson Ajuri Ngelale on Tuesday. The development was the outcome of substantive investment discussions held between President Tinubu and the Vice President, Country Programs of the IDB, Dr. Mansur Motor in Mecca, Saudi Arabia on Monday night, the statement reviewed. The President said that Nigeria is the candle of hope that will light the way for Africa, and that once Africa is illuminated, the world will be a brighter place for all of humanity. He said Nigeria is determined to create a future for its gifted youth and that investment in Nigeria will be among the world's most high-yielding. President Tinubu added that Nigeria has serious deficit in port infrastructure, power infrastructure, and agro-allied facilities that will enable sustainable food security in the country. He said that these deficits present unrivaled opportunities for savvy investors in a market that is by far the largest on the continent. The president said that Nigeria inherited serious liabilities but also assets from its predecessors, and there are several sectors replete with investment opportunities for smart investors. According to him, access to finance and some guarantees can be a hindrance in some cases, that the IDB can come in there as a critical enabler. The Vice President of the IDB, Dr. Mansur Motor, has said the financial world has been monitoring events in Nigeria and has concluded that Africa's largest economy means business this time. He said that the IDB president announced the provision of $50 billion of new investment for the African continent from the Arab Coordination Group (ACG). Dr. Motor said that as the largest market and the largest economy in Africa, Nigeria will certainly receive a significant share of this investment. The president delegation to the meeting in Mecca included Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State and Governor Diko Rada of Katsina State, Governor Umar Bagu of Niger State, and Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu. Now, my own is that as they collecting this money for investment, I'm saying how this administration would have started is, number one, they came in and saw that things are not as it is. They don't go through funding, go through debts, go through revenue, say, we have a long way to go. Sharp. The first thing to do before going to announce that, we need investment though. Collect money from people who say take our money first. Collect and use and the part, as they collect and they keep and for where the money is supposed to be. If it is there to collect and start paying. So that the even little one that we're even generating in-house in the country, you go use at the wrong country. Then you try to stabilize the economy. Do you understand? When you stabilize the economy, you can't come outside the find investments. Do you understand? You don't come out as a business that is going through tough times. You never find the solution to your problem. You think funding is the problem? Funding is not the problem in this country. You and I know that funding is definitely not the problem in this country. We don't go beyond where funding. Once upon a time in this country, our prime minister that time, or is it Gowon came outside and said, we don't even need now how to spend money for this country. Now we're supposed to talk about. Do you know what it means for him to say that? Meaning money plenty. As at then, what now happened now? Hope this funding is it not to sell Nigeria to your Muslim world cabal so that Christians in Nigeria can be perpetuate bondage to your Muslim religion? Nigeria and Nigerians can never be Islamized though.
enough is enough with your borrowings. Well, will I see it like that? I don't think I'll see it like that too, because not everybody now go collect though. This one is not the Muslim thing. Suddenly, securing a loan, another loan becomes something to celebrate by Tinubu and his teamship. They say it will secure the future of the youth of the country. Lies. Can somebody tell this diabolical group of nitwits that they are hanging on the unprecedented heavy burden on the neck of the future generations of this country? Imagine, say they never born you, but they don't tell you, say, oh, you get busy to pay. Imagine, say, picking with inside womb. We be saying papa mama never even met to marry, but the pikin don't jack busy for this country. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Why not go and collect the money from people who are money first of all? Before you come, they talk about this ones, make we even know where we dey. Borrowing from a body will make you miserable and cannot fulfill your national goals. And the thing is, had it been they are borrowing this money and they're using this money for good, it go dey okay. But they will borrow this money. They're not going to use it for good or use it judiciously. They'll waste this money or sometimes even lose the borrowed funds. And to start asking myself, who do us like this? Truly, Nigerians have brainwashed with religion matter. What is the major issue in this one now? Are you saying that IMF and others are not from Christian countries? Did you see anyone saying such comments you just passed? Don't you know the interest rate of this one will be so low as per Islamic law? IMF and other bodies' interest rates are high. Don't you know? Go and find out, okay? That is why I say, no, this is not a matter of a religion issue. Government don't send now. All this one that they talk religion now citizens and masses, now they tell that one. But themselves, when they reason that matter go there. Since you have been borrowing, what has it yielded rather than plunge the country into deeper mess? Well, my own be saying they then collect money from person we take out money. The person never died, the person still there alive. Why I'm sounding like this is because make them go collect and fast. We don't want any super story. Collect the money from not just him, people that worked with him. So that even people that are planning to loot while they're on seat already with you, they will know that as you use street Buhari, now so they will use street them too.
Tinubu will do better, but he didn't win the election. Peter Obi won the election truly, but Tinubu wants to enter and execute his plan. Tinubu will promise you something and fulfill it, but if you promise Tinubu and fail to do it, you are in trouble. Tinubu is always moving forward in life without looking at the back. Peter Obi is not too spiritual strong to deal with Tinubu, and that is why Peter Obi failed in court. But Peter Obi won the election, believe me. Okay. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.